Today on Newsbreak, we have some news from our counselor, Mrs. Nelson. We also have an overview of our guest speaker, Inky Johnson, from this morning. All this and more on this Monday, September 19th, 2016.
Good afternoon, SLHS. I'm Sierra Gross.
And I'm Dawson Aaron.
Let's take a look at your top stories for today. Today, Spirit Lake High School and middle school students had the honor of hearing from Inky Johnson, a Tennessee volunteer standout who was projected to be picked in the first round of the NFL draft in 2006. A career-ending injury in a game against Air Force changed the course of Johnson's life. In his message, Johnson encouraged the audience to embrace the challenges that life presents.
All 9th grade Pegasus students are asked to meet during common time tomorrow, September 20th, in Mr. Holman's room. 10th grade Pegasus students will meet Thursday, September 22nd, and during common time in Mr. Holman's room as well.
Colleges visiting this week include UNI and Iowa. Check your email from Mrs. Nelson for more information.
There will be a Key Club meeting tomorrow during common time.
This week, Mrs. Nelson will be conducting minute meetings with the sophomore class.
Youth Connect Mentor-Mentee Match Day will be this Thursday during common time.
Order forms for Pink Out Night t-shirts are in the office and are due by September 22nd.
A food drive for Key Club begins today and ends on Friday. The total donations will be added up by grade and prizes will be awarded.
Finally, happy birthday to Darren Christians. Now let's take a look for the weather this week.
Alright, so now let's take a look at your weather for today. About a high of 78 and sunny today for practice this afternoon and the JV game tonight. A little bit warmer, 80 degrees and sunny tomorrow. A little bit warm for the cross-country meet in Sheldon. And then a 60% chance of thunderstorms on Wednesday, later in the day. So there's a look at your next 3 days. Back to you guys.
Now let's send it over to Courtney Dumperdane, who's sitting down with Inky Johnson.
I'm here with Inky Johnson, our speaker today, and I'm just going to ask him a few questions. Okay. Do you have any advice you would give someone going through a difficult time that helped you?
Absolutely. First, I just want to tell you thank you so much, for the opportunity to share. But the advice that I would give would be when we face difficult times, it's very easy to think about ourselves and what we're going through and what we're facing. I would challenge the person to, when you face a difficulty or when you face opposition or adversity, to think about something greater than yourself. Because more times than not, when we quit and when we give up and when we stop or we make excuses, the thing we have to think about is when you quit, you're quitting on more than yourself. And so you're quitting on everybody that saw something in you and believed in you when you didn't believe in yourself. And so think about all of the others that help you become the individual that you are and press forward.
All right. And how have you been able to maintain such a positive attitude?
I think I've been fortunate enough to realize that in life we always have a choice. No matter what we face, no matter what we go through, we have a choice to look at it in a negative light or a positive light. And I just never saw how looking at something in a negative light could help me or help the people that I love or add value to the world. And so I'd rather look at something in a positive light because I understand everything we face is a lesson in it. We just have to be a student of life and find it.
What is the best part of what you do now?
The best part of what I do is, just being able to build relationships, and provide value into the world and to young people's lives. And most importantly, I do it out of responsibility because when I was young, people did it for me. People took a personal interest in me, whether it was a coach, a teacher, a mentor, a parent, whatever the case may be. Somebody came along, they helped me become the individual that I am. And so now, I'm getting an opportunity to give that back to the world and pay it forward.
All right, and where do you see yourself in the future?
I wish I could tell you, but hopefully I'll be a soccer dad, I got 2 kids, and so I got a 5-year-old son, 6-year-old daughter, me and my wife. But most importantly, I just hope that I'll be a productive citizen, add value to the world, be a great father, a great husband, a great big brother. I got 3 little sisters, and so I hope it's a lot of people in the world that can, point to a moment to where I came and I had an encounter with them and shaped and molded their life for the better.
All right, thank you.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Looking forward to your talk.
Can't wait.
Now let's pass it on over to Emily and Maribeth with some sports. Taking a look at sports for today, the Indians football team got back in the win column Friday night with a 28-10 victory over Spencer. They will continue their district schedule this week when they travel to Algona.
Over the weekend, the JV volleyball team won the Algona tournament. Tonight, the freshman team hosts their annual tournament starting at 4:30. The Indians travel to Spencer tomorrow night.
The freshman and JV football teams play in Emmitsburg tonight. We will have results on tomorrow's show.
That is Look at Sports for today. Back to you guys.
That's all the time we have for today. Thanks for watching Newsbreak and have a great